Mother Teresa once said, "Not all of us are geniuses, politicians, or celebrities. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." Today, we won't talk about the exemplary strategy put in place by the Korean government to stop the virus. Today, we won't talk about the generous donations from Korean celebrities to help people affected by the outbreak. Today, I would like to talk to you about ordinary people, like you and me, who decided they can make a difference. I want to talk to you about Park Ok-sun, who realized that she had one skill that could benefit her community: sewing. Along with 500 other volunteers, she spent her days sewing masks for vulnerable people like pregnant women, the elderly, and the disabled in those difficult times. I want to talk to you about an 80-year-old man who showed up to a social welfare office with a white plastic bag filled with bills and coins. He'd scraped the money together to donate to the people of Daegu, along with a letter in which he had written, "Hang in there, friends. We're all in this together." I want to talk to you about the doctor Lee Sung-gu, who took leave from his own job to volunteer in one of Daegu's hospitals. When he arrived there, the situation was worse than he expected, so he decided to ask his colleagues for help. Hundreds of doctors were prepared to close their own clinics to volunteer to help those who needed the most. I want to talk to you about the group of vendors from the Daegu Silsong night market, who even though the market was closed, chose to keep working to prepare food for the medical staff. Sometimes, life doesn't turn out the way you plan it. And maybe in the future, there will be days when people abandon each other for their own good. But those days haven't come yet. And they haven't come because of the people who, when faced with the choice to make a difference or do nothing, chose to make a difference. Because of the people like Dr. Lee Sung-gu, who chose to stay awake for days without sleeping, risking his life to secure a future for others. Because of the people like the vendors who chose to look after the doctors. Because of the people who chose to look after those who were more vulnerable. Because of the people who do things for others without expecting anything in return. Those people who might not have completely solved the problem, but did cause a ripple effect and inspired more people to help others. Those are the real heroes. While it may seem small at the beginning, at the end, it shows the power of the people in Korea to help each other when times are tough.